Number 10, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a classic Ubisoft game. It's a vast open world with familiar combat. Eivor is also an interesting character to spend time with. It's definitely a fun game to get lost in.
Number 9, Astro's Playroom. Astro's Playroom is a pack-in demo that comes installed on the PS5, but it is some of the most fun I've had on the console. The DualSense integration hasn't been matched years later, and the music is superb. Each world feels unique and doesn't overstay its welcome. This game packs in every possible PlayStation cameo, and each one is a joy to see. I think this is a walk down PlayStation's memory lane that everybody should go on.
Number 8, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash Bandicoot 4 brought the Crash franchise to new heights in terms of gameplay and personality. I can't imagine a fan of this series being let down by such a consummately well-made sequel. The sleek stylization of the graphics makes the game utterly bingeable, the gameplay is the most precise we've seen yet, and the level design makes for consistently rewarding replayability. Number 7, Cyberpunk 2077. This game is the epitome of controversy. It is among the most inflammatory games ever. Yet if you look at it as a game that actually functions the way it was designed to, then you'll see a grand world with a lot of awesome ideas. If your time in Night City was not marred by game-breaking bugs, then you'd have found yourself having a true blast for far more of your time spent in this cyberpunk world than not. Number 6, Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer is a lovingly crafted management sim that sees you guiding a cast of lovable spirits to the afterlife. The connection you form with these sweet animal souls made for a memorable and emotional experience that helped it contend with some of the blockbuster titles of 2022. If you enjoy a go-at-your-own-pace experience with beautifully crafted, hand-drawn graphics, then be sure to seek out Spiritfarer.
Number 5, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake was years in the making, and when it came out, it was met with top-tier hype and a bit of skepticism. But Remake proves its worth and delivered. It expands the original story into multiple parts. Smaller characters get their time, and every side story feels fleshed out. It shines from start to finish, and I can't wait for Part 2.
Number 4, Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Animal Crossing has always been a well-regarded game series, but in 2020, with COVID-19 shifting the world in such a disastrous way, Animal Crossing: New Horizons came out and was so easily accessible to much of the gaming world that it allowed us to connect in such a simple way. More than 2 years later, and this game still stands as a delightful escape from the bleakness of the real world.
Number 3, Hades. Hades is the pinnacle of what roguelike storytelling can be. It is the first roguelike that I feel completely comfortable with recommending to any type of gamer. It stylishly leads you through a world we all have familiarity with while creating a fresh take on Greek mythology.
Number 2, The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 will go down as one of the most divisive games in history. But the writers stuck to the story they wanted to tell, one of revenge. With pushing the PS4 to its limits, it is one of the prettiest games on the console. The gameplay is top tier, and every combat encounter feels tense. It may not be everyone's favorite story, I think it's safe to say it's memorable, and it left me broken and conflicted by the time the credits rolled.
Number 1, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is a fantastic game. It's a perfect show of balance, the samurai code versus the ghost path, the intensity of battle compared to the calmness of writing a haiku. This game is a great game that takes our breath away in every facet.
If you want a deeper analysis on the top 10 games of 2020, then click this video. And if you want more lists, click this playlist.
If you like the list, please like, subscribe, and share.
That's all for now, and we'll see you next time.